It's January, it's silly season, and incredible swap deals are in the making. Dusan Vlahovic for Joshua Zirkzee. This is the paper talk. Does he have any legs? Marcus Rashford, PR spin. Is he staying? Is he going? What is going on? What? So many questions. Perhaps we got the answers. So welcome to Mufc RealistTV and Mick Ruby. Stick around because this is a jam-packed done deal show. Are you ready to get into the game? Let's do this. Good morning, people. Happy Friday and welcome back to the channel. This is the paper talk. This is the transfer news day number 3 as we enter in the silly season. And some people hate it. Some people love it. Some people are calling it trash news. But I always say, don't believe it until the ink is signed and done deal and delivered. And of course, we're going to get a lot of news regarding Marcus Rashford that's going to dominate and he's going to be the bomber of the season. Where is Marcus Rashford going? Is he staying? Is it PR spin? Who is Manchester United recruiting as a striker? Because we need goals. Not Paul Scholes. Of course, we need another midfielder, but predominantly we need a left back. So, guys, get into the show. You know what to do. Like and subscribe as per usual and never miss a video. Let's go. How you all doing? Hope you're having your morning brew. I'm having a double espresso and enjoying what I'm reading at the moment. Of course, there is some urgent news coming out regarding Marcus Rashford. This is something that I don't really want to give an airtime for, but of course, Marcus Rashford is going to be the biggest signing of this window if he's staying, he's going. Of course, we're going to talk about Marcus Rashford potentially swap deal for Victor Osimhen. Is it legs? Is coming out from the Sun, but there is another person, more credibility coming out that there is one person that won him, not on the Manchester United dugout, but on the other dugout. We're talking about Conte as well. And also the PR spin that's coming out yesterday regarding he's looking to reject bids from Saudi. He wants to play in the Champions League. He wants to play for the England nationals. Well, and all that jazz, So, of course, we're going to get a lot of PR spin coming out from the media until the end of the transfer window. But before that, we're also going to talk about Zirkzee. Victor Zirkzee only scored 3 goals for Manchester United, underperforming, and we know that Juventus, Thiago Motta, his old manager from Bologna, is having a hard-on for him. Excuse me for the language, we are having a little bit of a Friday chill one, but we're also going to look at the latest reports that is a potential swap deal for Dusan Vlahovic for Zirkzee. Ay, caramba. So anyway, guys, this is the silly season. And I always protect my head because at the end of the day, is what I said. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, until the ink is signed. So on this show, we're going to apply a little bit of humor. So be ready. Protect yourself. Yeah, enough of humor. Anyway, big up everyone that comes into the stream. Compost Murphy says, good morning to you. Already closing in on a week gone in January window. It hasn't really been a week, has it? It's been 3 days, Compost Murphy, and nothing is done or looking close. Shambles. Stevie Wonder can see the issues with our squad. 100% everyone knows that we need a striker. I mean, it was an interesting stat, Compost Murphy and everyone else, that who is the leading goal scorer at Man United at the moment and how many goals? Guys, that is a question. Leave your answer in the non-live comment section. I have the answer, but maybe I will have a cheating day to say that the leading goal scorer in all competition this season is Garnacho and 7 goals. But a fun fact is, according to my memory, ever since Ruben Amorim came in, he hasn't scored one single goal. So we are lacking goals. Rasmus Højlund, I think, he scored, 5 or 6 goals in all competition, but none in the Premier League. So we definitely need a striker. We need that killer to finish the dinner. So, of course, we are being linked yesterday, heavily linked to Victor Gyökeres, by a report saying that, Ruben Amorim wants him now. He cannot wait until the summer. And arguably, if you look at the goal tally, we're not scoring goals. We're conceding a lot of goals. We need a striker. 100%. Big up this channel, what you're saying here, Abdullah Irvin. Big up to you. Good morning as well, Nakil S as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Damn right what you say, Nakil. Damn right, Compost. I keep thinking something gonna happen, but we are stalled as a club at the moment. Well, listen, patience is a virtue, guys. I know we are looking at Liverpool at Anfield this Sunday. God, this is a game that I don't really want to watch. Usually I love to watch the derby Liverpool clash versus Manchester United versus Liverpool. But this time around, we are playing them like we are wounded animals. So I'm not looking forward for that. Might as well print out the 7-Up T-shirts again. Or will they turn it around? Will the players turn up and have a plan? Because Ruben Amorim had pretty much a full week to train with the squad. Mark Davis is in the house saying, Happy New Year, Mick. Are these rumors true about these players, Mark? Well, that's what I said, Mark. I don't know. I'm just reporting what's out there, like, what's in the ether. But the reality in me is to call it bullshit or real. At the end of the day, what's real, it's when they signed the contract and holding up the shirt. This is the only measurement that we can have, Mark, in my opinion. Good morning to you as well. I am NK67. Good morning. How are you doing? Let's dive right into the show, people. Let's keep it short and sweet. Leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free content. Let's start with a Marcus Rashford. I don't really want to give him a lot of airtime. We know what's going on. Marcus Rashford has been kept out of the squad for 4 games. Last time he was on the bench, and I had a theory to say he will be on the bench. He will not get minutes, but he will be on the bench to be a prop for the transfer window in January. And lo and behold, he was. But if they would have played him, they would kind of risk him to get a knock or be injured and be out, a sellable asset, not being sellable asset for the January window. But we have some interest. But let's start with the gash first. Let's bring this to the stage. People, welcome to the Jumbotron, right? Listen, it's all kicking off. We have 2 journalists, one called Paul Wurst and another one, Chris Wheeler. We know Chris Wheeler. But it looks like Marcus Rashford agent is briefing in these 2 journalists because they have been tweeting like mad yesterday about positive stuff about Rashford and about deflecting about Rashford and that is not his fault. Now, just in from Chris Wheeler came in yesterday, Marcus Rashford is waiting for a recall from Ruben Amorim and will give 100% to the team. Oh, he has rejected 3 offers from Saudi Arabia worth up to £35 million a year. Wow, that's a lot of money, according to Chris Wheeler. Okay, so that instance, that's me thinking that is his agents and entourage saying, look, we are valuable, right? I am willing to do anything to get back into the squad. Everyone that reads that kind of gives you a little bit of indication that, you need to prop yourself up to be valuable for the January window. Another way, we know that if Marcus Rashford gets things around, and if he just gets rid of his entourage, puts his head in where the footballing matters is, we know there's a goal scorer in him, right? I think he scored 7 goals in all competitions so far, but since then he's been just dropped off, and apparently his brother is in a clinch with the club, because it's player power, agent power. United are looking to offload him because why? He's the highest earned player, next down to Casemiro on £365 per week. So listen, at the end of the day, I take it with a pinch of salt, right? I take it with a pinch of salt. And another one that came out also from Chris Wheeler as well, Manchester United players are said to be surprised at Marcus Rashford's recent exclusions from the squad. Really? Where did this come from? I mean, again, this is like British media trying to protect the British player that hasn't been performing and trying to put it on the manager to say it's your fault. We've seen this script before, but at the same time, why would they be surprised, right? If you're not performing, you're not getting selected, you're left out of the squad. And same principle applies to every single one. So that is, in my opinion. But let me just be clear, right? Marcus Rashford, there's nothing that I could say that I haven't said already. If Marcus Rashford can turn this around, only Marcus Rashford can get this around. Ruben Amorim said that himself in a press conference. It's up to Marcus to grab it, right? He's been giving him opportunities, but he hasn't really been performing, or listening to instructions in training, and therefore he's been dropped. Has he been dropped for performance management, or has he been dropped because the club looking to offload him in the January window, because they're looking at the wage bill, they're looking at the pure profit FFP to sell Marcus Rashford will be an FFP plus in the book. He is a homegrown talent. He is on 365k a week, and offloading him will be such a massive indicator of what they can do in the window. But anyway, I want to move on to a story that came out from the Sun, and we said, like, okay, take it when the sun don't shine. Never trust the Sun. Never trust the Sun, according to my opinion. But there is some reports to say that he is now looking to sort of have a swap deal with no other than Victor Osimhen. Right, Marcus Rashford in the center of a stunning swap deal involving Victor Osimhen. Anthony Conte interest in Rashford that opened the door to Manchester United to sign Osimhen. Yep, this comes from Sun, right? But still, there is no smoke without fire. This report has been brewing not only from the Sun, but if I go back in timeline, and it's been widely reported a couple of weeks ago that Conte really wants Marcus Rashford. But there's a complication. Victor Osimhen is a loanee. He plays for Galatasaray, if I do remember right. So that's a loan. But United cannot loan him, so it will be pretty much a swap, a like-for-like swap. Marcus Rashford valuation is set to be about 60 million pounds. Victor Osimhen the same. The question is, would then Marcus Rashford love to go to Napoli in Italy? I do understand that Osimhen would like to come to Manchester United, but will Marcus Rashford wants to go to Italy? He apparently said he wants to go to Spain, sunny Spain, Barcelona. Dream on. Barcelona don't have any money regarding Dani Olmo situation. Real Madrid is fully stocked, so where are you going to go? Yeah, I would say that it's a good shout if this is true. But let's listen to what media has to say at the end of the day, because this was also reported by Sky Sports News, to be honest, to be fair. Let's listen to this.
The Sun have got an interesting story on Marcus Rashford, who we know is going to dominate the January window.
Yeah, he's going to be a big name this month, no doubt about it. And on paper, in the papers, this is a transfer that sort of makes sense. A potential swap deal, dramatic swap deal, shock swap deal, call it what you want, between Victor Osimhen and Marcus Rashford. Victor Osimhen out of favour at Napoli. He's on loan at Galatasaray at the moment.
Galatasaray, yeah.
Antonio Conte doesn't want him at Napoli. Marcus Rashford, we know his situation at Manchester United as well. I've spoken about it a lot. So on paper, it would make sense for the two of them just do a swap. It's obviously not as easy to just do that. But Marcus Rashford has rejected bids from Saudi Arabia because he wants.
Yeah, he rejected bids for Saudi Arabia because he wants to play in the Champions League. He wants to play for the Three Lions England squad. Yeah, and let's continue.
To win back his England place. So a move to another big European league, Serie A, obviously, would give him the chance to do that, a platform to do that. And Antonio Conte is keen on Marcus Rashford. So we'll see whether that might be something that happens. But I think you're going to get a lot of this over the course of January, these sort of wild fantasy sort of transfer deals, which they might be able to pull off, but they might not. But
well, that's it. It might be some wild fantasy dreams, but you know what? There's no smoke without fire. Antonio Conte, please. We love Conte because he likes to take our deadwood. He likes to take our deadwood players and he likes to make them, something good out of them, right? Scott McTominay is one of them, and Scott McTominay is doing great. So please, Serie A, Marcus Rashford, he will dominate with his pace. 100%, he will kill it. And potentially Marcus Rashford needs a change of scenery. He's obviously done at Man United. He doesn't look bothered because that shirt, wearing the Manchester United shirt, is very, very heavy. The scrutiny you get from media, the scrutiny you get from the fan base, if this would be transpiring and happening, I'd take it. I'd drive Marcus Rashford down to Napoli myself. Let me know what you think. Well, let me know what you think. And what striker do you want, by the way? Anyway, leave your comments here. Good morning to you as well. Everyone hit the like button. Let me know what you are saying. Would you take an Osimhen? Would you do that swap deal? Right? We need a striker. Rashford is not a striker. He's an inverted winger. He's totally wasted in the 3-4-3 system. We tried him as a striker under Amorim. We tried him as a number 10. Didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, you know what we're saying about the Sun, Mick. Rat newspaper. Yeah, true. Yolim, I mean, what you're saying here, Vlahovic and Ozzy, can one of them play number 10? No. No. We're not going to play number 10. We need a striker. We need a striker, Yole. But please, guys, let me know in the comments right now in the VR room. Would you do that swap deal for Rashford versus Victor Osimhen? I mean, it's not an easy deal to do. I mean, it depends on the valuation. If there are 60-60 like, you know, depending on the salary, United will win because Marcus Rashford's salary will be, you know, off the books. Victor Osimhen comes in for a little bit cheaper. Plus Marcus Rashford is a homegrown talent on that'd be a pure profit FFP on the books. So Man United will win. So let me know what you think in the comments as well. Moving on to the stories, 100%. We're going to talk about another mega potential swap deal. And it saddens me to say, in a way, it's hard for me to say, you know that labyrinth song. But anyway, let's bring this to the stage, people. Let's bring this incredible swap deal in the works, according to the Court of Sight and multiple other paper talks in today's One Football. Man United entered talks with Eurogiants to sign attacker with 53 goals and 11 assists. Who is that? Well, as deluded, it's Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic. Do we believe it? Let's go over the news. Well, basically what it stems is Joshua Zirkzee's time at Manchester United stint may be short-lived, according to this report. As reports link the Dutch forward with potential January departure, potentially a loan, potentially a sell. We know that Joshua Zirkzee was not a Ruben Amorim signing. It was pretty much a, how do I say, some people are calling that it was a Dan Ashwood signing. There was kind of linked to, you know, being Dutch, you know, a cheap striker, 35. We were looking to get two strikers in Højlund and Harry Kane, which never happened. So we got this one on cheap, right? So United signed Zirkzee from Bologna for 36.5 million euros, according to the reports in the summer. He made his debut as a substitute and scored against Fulham. We all remember that, scoring that match only goal. You know, I thought that's great signing when he scored. Like, I was saluting him, like, you know, here we go, Joshua Zirkzee, pow, 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 pow. But ever since that, pow, 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 the powder's run dry. You know what I mean? He's been failing to impress at all, like, you know. And I felt sorry for him. He got hooked out by, you know, against Newcastle after 33 minutes. Arguably to say that we tried him as a number 9. We tried him as a number 10. It hasn't worked, right? So some people, including Gary Neville, said it was brutal to hook him off. But at the end of the day, like, if it's not working, it's not your player. You only have one number 9, and Zirkzee called himself a 9.5. Well, he hasn't been able to hold on the ball. His passes has been shambolic. He's been found out. So at the end of the day, you got to sacrifice something to get 2 number 9s in. So the overall arching idea to get Zirkzee was to play him as deep, you know, to be the playmaker. But, you know, Serie A, he got a lot of time, you know, coming in, receiving the ball, linking up the play and being successful. But at Premier League, you don't get time on the ball. As soon as he gets the ball, he gets clipped. He loses the ball. And I think that it was kind of a little bit unfair. The fans was booing and clapping and off. And, you know, the turning point that, you know, where he got subbed out, I feel really sorry for him. So anyway, as per recent reports, has said that he's falling out with the manager after this incident. Bullshit. Might be true. Another report states that the manager himself is keen to offload him, having been left unimpressed by him. Yeah, well, if that's the case, it's not Ruben Amorim signing. Ruben Amorim is looking at, I need a proper goal scorer, right? He's not doing me any favors. So a potential swap deal, according to Dusan Vlahovic, in the works, is what the headline says here. Let's go over the news, guys. And by the way, feel free to interact in the VR room. Leave your comments there right now, and I will bring it up. This is a Friday show. This is a morning show. Let me have a sip of my coffee while I am prepping the news here. Among clubs interested in signing him are Italian giants Juventus. Okay, why Juventus and Napoli? Juventus in particular appeared to be more keen on securing his transfer, with the club's sporting director Cristiano Guantoli also recently hinting a potential move. However, this is the crux what I'm reading. However, Juventus' financial constraints mean that they can only pursue a loan deal, prompting a discussion for a creative solution. Hold that thought, because I'm going to tell you why. According to journalist Enrico Camillo via Radio Lo Sporta, Manchester United and Juventus are exploring the possibility to a sensational swap deal, including Zirkzee to Juventus and striker Dusan Vlahovic. Could this be a seasonal swap? This could be a win-win situation. That's the case. Why are they looking to offload Vlahovic, right? Vlahovic, in certain sense, have, I think he's netted, 53 goals, 11 assists, and 123 appearances for Juventus so far. Why would they get rid of him, right? That's the question. So he said also in this interview, in Italy, he had done well at Parma and very well at Bologna. Of course, it's a slower league. He's done well, but coming to Premier League, maybe it's too early. Maybe he needs more adaptation time. But we are in a crossroads, right? We cannot have passengers. We need a killer to finish the dinner. So with Motta, he is perfect, and Motta is the Juventus manager. There is an idea of an exchange between Vlahovic and Zirkzee. So let's see how the situation evolves. The idea is plausible. The Dutchman would find the coach who made him. This is Motta. He will work under Motta. He will thrive, and potentially that would be good because he's down in confidence. So going out on a seasonal loan to Juventus and work with Motta might be good for Zirkzee, and we at the end of the day get a goal scorer in Vlahovic. But why would they do so? Again, ask yourself the question: why? Why would they get rid of their number 9? Their prolific star man, the goal scorer, for Zirkzee? Why? Hold that thought. So, conclusion, according to this article, a win-win for Man United. United have long admired Vlahovic. We know that. We've been linked to Vlahovic for ages. And a swap deal would be present an opportunity to secure the prolific Serbian striker. Vlahovic has already netted 7 goals in Serie A this season, adding an impressive total 53 goals and 11 assists in 123 appearances for Juventus. If the deal goes through, Man United could address 2 concerns: offloading an underperforming player and bolstering attacking options with proven goal scorer. Additionally, beating Chelsea, Arsenal also looking to get Vlahovic in. Now, guys, you remember the question? Why are they looking to offload Vlahovic? If he has 53 goals, 11 assists in 123 appearances, netting 7 goals this season. I'll give you a hint. Money, 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 money. Well, we read that in the article that due to financial constraints, Juventus are also facing scrutiny in FFP, right? They can only do a seasonal loan. It cannot be like a like for like. I did my research and arguably to say that, will this work for United? Yes, from a goal scoring perspective, but from a financial perspective, Dusan Vlahovic is the highest paid player at Juventus on 427k euro per week. Right. There's a big gap between him and let me just pull up the stats here. Hang on a second. I pulled it up from Google. It's not that I pulled the figures out of my ass, but you know what? He is ranked number 1. Just Google it. Dusan Vlahovic, 427 euros per week. Number 2 is Bremer on 178k a week. So there's a massive gap between the number 1 highest earner played in Juventus and number 2. And of course, they're under financial restraints, so they want to sort of get rid of it, like for one season to recover a little bit. Will Man United take on this salary burden? Can we afford it? We are looking to offload Rashford, which is like on a 350, 360k a week, to take this one. Potentially, United can work out like, okay, we pay you half of his wages and you pay half. Off you go, right? So that is kind of what I'm seeing being the financial burden, why Juventus are so keen of salvage, But it's a win-win situation if we manage to do this deal. Like we get rid of Zirkzee, he gets to develop, work with Thiago Motta. We get Dusan Vlahovic, who might be who might be good for Man United. And then we'll see if it's good enough, then we can have an option to buy. You never know. Dusan Vlahovic is a giant, 190 tall. He's good in the air. He's a typical fox in the box. He's very fast. He's very technical. He's Serbian. Wow, Serbian warrior. But anyway, what you guys saying? Let me know what you're saying. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Y'all are saying that's what you're saying. I said number 10. We need 1 or 2 new number 10s, feeder striker. Well, yes, we do. Ahmad has no business as number 10. He works. Listen, at the end of the day, you mentioned something very interesting there, Jarle. Like if you're speaking about the topic, ever since Amad Diallo went in as a number 10, we are lacking goal scorings. Since Amad Diallo played as a right wing back, we've been scoring shipping goals for fun. So for me, that is very important, right? So big up for you, 100%. But we're not playing with wingers anymore. So therefore, we need a left wing back. But in a 3-4-3 system, Jarle, you know that if you played football, you need the left wing back or the right wing back to be more aggressive and bombing forward, while the other one is being more defensive minded. That is the system of 3-4-3 system that works. So technically speaking, we need a left wing back. Will it be Nuno Mendes? Of course, we're looking at Alvaro Fernandez, XYZ. But on the right side, we are good. We have Antonio Dos Santos, we have Amad Diallo there, and we have, who else? Mazarawi that can cover that space. So we need a left winger, but we also need one midfielder that could be Sverre Nipan, but also striker. But it all depends on sell to buy, 100%. Nico, what you saying here? Big up, Nico, what you saying here? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Can we do a swap deal for Zirkzee to Juventus and Douglas Luiz to Man United instead of Vlahovic? Don't know. I haven't seen any reports. Everything is possible. If we get Osimhen, we don't need another forward, but we need a CDM. 100%. Let me just start with a poll, guys. Hold that thought. I'm going to do a poll. Let me see. Let me do a poll, guys. No, I cannot do a poll. Where did my stuff go? Absolutely shattered. I lost my stuff. Yes, there is the poll. Let's close this poll. Hopefully you smashed a like. But let me do another poll. Which striker you would like to Man United? Let's create a poll. What striker would you like? Right? Just do a quick you like. And you can, guys, get involved in it. I put Vlahovic, Jesus Christ, try to type Vlahovic. Okay, we're talking about Oz. Jesus, I can't see shit here. Sorry, Osimhen. That was stuck. Ozzy. I just call him Ozzy. Osimhen, yeah. And add also Gyökeres. Yeah. These are the strikers that we're currently linked to. So, sorry the misspelling. The poll is up and running, guys. So get involved. Right? The question is, what striker would you like? Vlahovic, Osimhen, and Gyökeres. Start voting ASAP, man, guys. Let's continue with you guys. Big up to you. We have also, who do we have? Geeks United. Big up. Good morning. Are you having your morning brew? If you get a winger, no service from the midfield. If we get a striker, the same thing, unless we get rid of the problematic players. They need to destroy the youth. They will destroy the youth and emerging talent players. 100%. Big up, Geeks, for coming up and speaking. You're absolutely right. And I've been calling it out on this channel. We are like a jumbo jet, like a massive jumbo jet flying without wings at the moment. So basically, in the current setup, we are nosediving. Everything needs to go through the wing backs, and we don't have that at the moment. So we need a creative midfield in order to feed the striker. But we can see as soon as we entering the final third, we don't have third man runnings. We don't do overlaps. We don't find the striker. We don't have any creativities, and we don't put crosses into the box. Diego Dalot, when he plays on the right, at least he can put in a cross to the box. But when he plays on the left, he can't use, he can't cross with his right foot from that angle. So it's impossible. And lo and behold, there was some reports to say that Real Madrid are offering 50 million for him. So yeah, I would take that. And also Garnacho might be a sacrificial lamb. You know, I know the Garnacho is a leading goal scorer, but you got to look at in the 3-4-3 system who works, who doesn't work. Arguably with, you know, when we played like 4 in the back, you know, 4-2-3 system, you know, we had wingers and Garnacho was working out, Rashford was working there, it was fine. But now they are number 10s are more tucked in, and the wingers or the wing backs are actually doing the defensive work and bombing forward as well. So I don't know, we need to sell to buy. So would you get rid of Garnacho as well? Like, you know, if you got money for him. Apparently there was some reports that, you know, Atletico Madrid was interested to offer 60 million for him. And I said, well, I don't know. I like Garnacho. Can we get something out of Garnacho? He's still young. He's still developing. Is it too early? But apparently we are stint. But I don't believe we are stint. I think it's more of a PR spin to go out there to say, like, look, we don't have any money, PSR, blah, blah, blah. But somewhere United will find money to make business. I don't believe one single word that they went and recruited Ruben Amorim without giving him any backing in the January window. Obviously, they must have made some commitment and promises to Ruben, you know, because they said, we want you now. And Ruben said, no, can you give me to the rest of the season? They said, no, it's now or never. Okay, what's in it for me then, right? Obviously, they must have promised him some signings. Victor Gyökeres might be one of them. You know, he needs a striker, 100%. Definitely what Jolly is saying, we need a striker who knows where to position themselves in the box. 100% Vlahovic knows where to place himself. He's a poacher. 100%. He's the fox in the box, right? He's the traditional number 9, Jolly. Good spotted. So if it's a seasonal loan, if we can get Zirkzee to Juventus and we get Vlahovic in, that'd be a win-win situation. But the question is, will we take his salaries, right? He's currently on 427k a week at Juventus. Maybe United can do a deal to say, okay, we pay you half of his wages, 200k a week, and you take the rest. Still, you know, Zirkzee, what is it paid? What, 70k a week? Not much. So there's something they can afford. Good morning, Stephanie Griffith. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, MVR rooms. And please smash the likes buttons. Please, please, please. It's free content. Geeks United, Amorim needs to be freed up and held hostage by the Glazers and Ineos. Yeah, he needs to be freed up. Like, free, set me free. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Mick's got talent. Damn it. X Factor. He needs money to be able to buy. However, he seems fit if the players want to rip up the contract and take the loss. That will never happen, you know? That will never happen. It's too much of a financial burden, but I do know what you're saying here. Let's see. Geeks is also saying, big up Yodem, Amin, Stephanie Griffith, and all in the house. Big up everyone. Good morning. I hope you're having a coffee. Big up Dark Crow in the house as well. We have legends in the house. Dark Crow is also here. Let me see. Oh, good morning from St. Helens. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie Griffith. Zed is in the house. Who is Zed? Zed is dead, baby. Ha! That was a quote from Pulp Fiction, wasn't it? Who is Zed, baby? Zed is dead, baby. Big up, Zed. Vlahovic and Osimhen all day long. Yeah, but you can't get two, man. You can't get two. It's either one or the other, right? Vlahovic is my number 3. Then I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place between Gyökeres and Osimhen. Osimhen, an all-round striker, is proven he can do it. Will he work in the Premier League? Yeah, I think he would, right? He's proven himself in Serie A. He's proven himself in Turkey. But on the other hand, Gyökeres is a person that knows Ruben Amorim, that knows exactly what he managers want. Gyökeres is he won the leading goal scorer in 2024. Jesus Christ, this guy is a monster. And I know some people are saying, like, oh, okay, it's only Portuguese league, Mick. It's only Portuguese league. But hang on, there's also Champions League involved. Really? So, yeah, I would take Gyökeres. Honest to God, I would definitely take a Gyökeres. He's a little bit younger, right? The reason for Gyökeres is what I said, because he knows Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim made him, right? So for him, would be just perfectly slot in, would be no risk. Yeah, he knows how to run the channels. He's a poacher as well. But there's two different strikers. There's three different strikers. Osimhen is a monster in the air. He's all round. So yeah, oof. Mick, don't make me choose. Don't jinx it. I take them both. No, but seriously, I take Osimhen as well. But Gyökeres all day long for me, barring on the record that he scored at the moment where he is and that he knows already the system. That's a long plead. Please get us a striker. John Edman in the house. Good morning, peeps. Smash the likes. Good morning, John. Are you drinking tea or coffee? Let me know. I'm having a double shot of espresso. Y'all, I mean what you're saying. Aussie. Oi. Has 12 goals and 5 assists in 15 games. That's massive, right? I get that. But in overarching, if I look at what's his name? I lost the count. I think it was 62 goals in all competitions last year. And he won the Golden Boot, the best striker, over miles away over Erling Haaland. It's XY. If somebody can dig out the stats for me, that'd be great. But yeah, Gyökeres won it last year, 2024 Striker of the Year award. Morning. David Porter is in the house. Good morning. Everyone is stretching the limbs, arms, get the blood flow going. Christmas is over, New Year's is over. We're entering Sunday, and I'm going, brace yourself, because we're playing Liverpool. Normally, I'm very excited for the derby, but this time around, we are wounded animal. The confidence is low. A lot of people are saying print out the 7-Up T-shirts again, but hang on a second. This is football. We know that Liverpool has been having a lot of positive energy and positive gas, but somehow football is like Newton's law. What goes up comes down. And football is played in two halves, right? And so is the season. So the first season, we had a shit season. First season, Liverpool has a successful season. But coming in now for the New Year's, it's a reset. So who's to say that we had time on the training ground? Ugate's back, Bruno is back. We go in and play our strongest 11. And I will do another separate video how we can stop Liverpool the way I see it. We can pretty much flood that midfield. We can play a 3-5-2 system. Why I'm saying that? Because the Gravenberch is now on form. The McAllister, that shitster of midfield. We need to flood that midfield, and we need to stop Salah, who's can't stop scoring goals for fun, man. So we do have a chance, but it's Anfield. Well, Scousers. Oh, I'm not really particularly feeling confident about that game, but we have to stay positive. We have to believe that we can win, because we need those points, because after that we go to Arsenal in the FA Cup, and yeah, tough fixtures, man. Tough fixtures. But I'm not having any of these debates that we're going to get relegated. It never happened. Never going to happen. But you never say never, would you? Okay, John Edmund, what you saying here? Hey, Steph, how are you doing? Great New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year. Garnacho will be valued at 50. If we can get 60 million for him, that would go for it. 100%, y'all. I mean, I agree with you. The right way around is saying what you're saying here. Imagine going from Rasmus and Zirkzee for Rasmus, Vlahovic, and Osimhen. That is a wet dream for Rakim, or whatever you can call it. That's what, well, I can't even imagine it, but that's the fantasy football. Man Lutata say, Mick, is it true that MUC RealistTV and the sister affiliates like Mark N, Football Power, and the new Jarvis channel, plus all the other smaller affiliates channel is all out to use still? Well, I didn't get your comment. Is it true that MUFC RealistTV and the sister affiliates Mark N, Football Power Hour, and the new Jarvis channel, plus all the other smaller affiliation channels, all of you are still Eric Ten Hag? No. Let's just break down. There is no affiliation, right? There's no sister affiliation. My channel is independent. Mark is independent. Papi, Football Power, is independent. Jarvis just started his Tactical Devils because he likes to do tactical stuff. But we are not Eric Ten Hag in. Eric Ten Hag, that's water under the bridge. So I don't really I don't really understand your question. No, I don't know, man. I don't know, man, Lutata. I just don't really know what you mean there. But some arguments been said. Would we be better off with Eric Ten Hag at this moment? No, it would be the same in Dross. to be honest. Potentially, we will not be on the 14th at the moment. Potentially, we will do a little bit better. But it's the short-term pain. This is the thing that we needed to do. We needed to have an identity. We needed to call these players out. So me personally, they should have sucked Ten Hag after the FA Cup, but Ineos fucked up, in my opinion. So I hope that answers your question. John is having green tea. Yep. Green tea. Wow, John. Offshore over festive time. Home next Friday. 100%. Andrew Phoenix. Hello, Mick. What you saying here? Finally found your channel again. Oh, big up, Andrew. It's been suppressed from my feed, and while now, hope it's all well. Yeah, listen, I don't know what's going on. Listen, it's very competitive at the moment, right? And when United is not doing great, it's very difficult to do content. I tried my best, but my life has been a little bit problematic behind the scenes, been going on some personal stuff. And, I rather do quality over quantity, not going live every single day. But for some reason, since I moved over to Southeast Asia, even if I go live, some people don't get the notification. So what you can do, if you're subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that notification button and the bell button and make it personal so you never miss when we go live. But I will try to do my best this season to stay positive, to stay energized, to keep the real content coming and do a little bit more content. I try to do a little bit things a little bit different, a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more humor instead of keeping it dry. But at the end of the day, this is the transfer season that I love to talk about. And, the only reality, as this is a realist TV, is that we only believe it until it's signed, sealed, and delivered, and the player's holding the shirt. Until then, we can just speculate. So big up Andrew as well. Big up. Elite Ballers in the house. Big up Ruby. Big up to you, Elite, as well. Big up Ruby. I still don't get... Big up Ruby. I still don't get why there is so much about strikers when our main issue are left wing backs and centre midfield. Let's be fair. What about us bringing another striker for a graveyard shift? Yeah, well, depends on. Yeah, currently it's a graveyard shift, Elite. 100% is a graveyard shift, but we are 100% looking at, according to the reports, that we are 100% looking for a left wing back. Yeah. As I alluded before, the left wing back will be more the aggressive one, bombing forward and putting crosses in the box, while the right wing back will be more defensive minded. So we definitely need that. Yeah. In terms of creative midfield, Eriksen needs to go. Eriksen is the one to make way. In order for Eriksen to go, we need to bring in potentially academy players. There's a lot of golden nuggets out there that can step out. But currently, Casemiro is also being considered to leave to Saudi. But there was some reports also that I read in one football app that, Amorim is concerned to sanction this deal because he might feel that he's left short. But it's not his call to make at the end of the day. Casemiro, aging legs, needs to go. If we can get some money for him, Saudi League, off you go. 30 million. Thank you, Bish Bash Bosh. Thank you so much. That will help so much in the transfer window. And plus his wages on 375k. But yeah, definitely we need a creative midfielder. We need a Sverre Nypanin, 6 million from Rosenborg. And we also need to sort of bring out some youngsters, right? 100% from the academy. And who will that be, right? Seriously. Well, we will see, man. We will see. In terms of the striker options, well, there's been some fast tracking regarding Tito Martin. We will see him in the January making appearance for the first team. We will see. Another breaking news as well, that Diego Leon, the left wing back, coming to you, left wing back. We actually signed a left wing back, but he will come in the summer. He will go to Manchester to do his medical apparently next week, according to some reports. So big up Diego Leon. He's a specimen. He's a beast. Go check him out. Good morning, George Vukovic. How are you doing? We have another legend in the house, George Vukovic. Drink your coffee, tea, chai, whatever you're drinking. Let me see. Danny Olmo. Yeah. Let me see. Deliso, what are you saying here? United want Danny Olmo, Nico Williams, Nuno Mendes, Kirkers, Anthony, Robertson. And we want everyone. But listen, at the end of the day, this saga I thought United was a shit club the way we were running, but I can't stop laughing at Barcelona, man. How the hell did they screw this up? Danny Olmo, Jesus, he's now on a free agent, and according to the contract, Barcelona need to pay his wages plus the 46 million to RB Leipzig. So even if he goes to play for another club, he will get double salary. That's laughable. Where will Danny Olmo go? Will it be that he might stay loyal to Barcelona and he will go for a seasonal loan while they're sorting out the finances? Nobody really knows. But if that's the case, welcome to United. But if it will be a free transfer, I don't think that United have a chance to sign him. Nobody really knows. Hey, we snubbed Real Madrid over Lenny Euro, so anything is possible. But what would it come to United when we're currently sitting 14th in the league, potentially? I mean, he doesn't need more salary because he's going to get double the salary anyway. So let me know, do you think that Olmo can come and play? Or do you think he will go to Arsenal? Certainly not City. The allegations that's looming there. Nobody really know what's going on there anyway. Nakil S, big up, long time no see. Yoo-hoo, hit the likes, please. Yeah, 100%. But you're saying hit the like. Let me just check the poll, guys, because we did create a poll. Where the hell did that poll go? Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit disjointed today. Yeah, there we are. Okay, the poll is now running. I'm going to close this poll. There's 44 votes, guys. Which striker would you take? 14% Vlahovic, 32% Osimhen. Lo and behold, the winner is Victor Osimhen on 55%. Close that poll. That tells you the story. But ideally, if we have all three of them, we take it 100%. That becomes 100%, all three of them. But you guys voted Gyökeres on 55%, speaks volume that you understand that he is the preferred striker for Ruben Amorim. And I agree, because he knows Ruben Amorim's system, right? So he's the leading goal scorer in the world at the moment. So yeah, I take him. But the question is, will it be attainable? 60 million, apparently. And Ruben Amorim is kind of abandoning the principle that he made a promise that he will not poach any of their players in January window. But listen, pay up 60 million, sell Rashford, sell Casemiro, potentially cash in on Garnacho, surplus for requirement. I love Garnacho, but as a wing player, like as a left winger, but not as an inverted number 10, doesn't work. Cash in on him, 60 million, and there you have your money for Victor Gyökeres, 100%. This is what I will do. What else do we have on the radar? Nothing new, nothing else coming out from the left wing back. We're 3 days into the transfer window. Other than we are looking at Andre Phoenix to have a comment. What you're saying here? Let's be realistic. We are lambs to the slaughter for the Liverpool game, unfortunately. Oh, mate, I hate to say it, but you got a point. God, I don't want to be that person. We are lambs to the slaughter, but we don't know. Our players have this ability to turn up where we least expected. We went, apparently we played better away than home because the shirt is much heavier when you play at Old Trafford. So we went to City, we spanked them 2-1. I really didn't spank them, but can we do a number in Liverpool? Can we get a cheeky 2-1 to deflate that slot that's been so lucky, the slot machine? I don't know. We'll see. Sunday. We have to be brave, David Porter. We have to be brave. I agree. I really agree. But you're saying we have to be brave. We have to believe. But there is always a cynic in me that I'm afraid to get burned. I don't want to see another 7-0 or 7-up. I don't. And I was even contemplating not to sort of go through the suffering to watch the game, but I cannot stay away to watch Man United. This is in my blood. This is who I am. This is what I live for. I'm passionate. Win, lose, draw. I'm always watching the game. And like Sir Alex Ferguson, the quote where say, if you don't support us when we are losing, why support us when we win? Don't support us when we're winning. So this is the mantra, right? This is the mantra. Yalim, what you're saying, yeah, you're coming in with a good point. Collier and Gore could be the two academy players, but I'm confused that Collier has not got any game time. Maybe Rumour has protected him when we are losing. 100%. You know what? But Collier is more of a defensive-minded midfielder, isn't it? But he can also bomb forward. 100%. What about the other one that we signed in the summer? What was his name, Jarle? From the academy, from Africa. Anyway, in terms of Harry Maguire, also there was some news out that Napoli is also interested in Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire wants to sort of stay at United to reduce wages, but would you do that? I said, like, come on, we've been through this swan dance before. Maybe this is Harry Maguire's last dance. Let's just part ways. And because Harry Maguire is kind of blocking the academy players, we have Goodwill and Kunkunku out there, like one of this amazing academy, centre back as well. So yeah, I would say just like let Harry Maguire go. Arguably say like Johnny Evans will leave, Harry Maguire would leave, Victor Lindelof will leave. We need 3 centre backs already. So potentially he could stay as a 5th choice or 4th choice centre back. Would you take that one? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. We have could you sorry to slaughter your name. Olmo is injury prone like Shaw. Jutarao, is that your name? Yeah, he is. Listen, Shaw, we have another problem as well. Like Olmo would be replacing in that case Mason Mount, who's apparently out to March. I mean, come on. We paid big fee money, and he's on what, 200K a week, something, 225. We're paying him for nothing to be on sick leave. Seriously, Man United have a problem they need to solve in January or in the summer. Just get rid of him, like, because his availability is shocking. I know when he's fit, he's such a great player, but he's such a disappointment. Luke Shaw is another one. We got to get rid of these injury-prone players, but how? How? Right, when they're under the contract, right? David Porter is saying, big up, thank you. He's got a unique aura which makes it stand out. Well, thanks. It's a unique aura. We try to be a little bit more creative in certain ways, but you guys makes the contact. You guys make this channel. Without you, wouldn't be anything. John Marlowe, big up. Yay! John Marlowe, tjenare, det var inte igår. God fortsättning. In translation, let me be the Google AI translation. That was Swedish. He says, g'day, hello. It wasn't yesterday. Happy continuance, like meaning good fortsättning, means after New Year's, like keep going. Yep. So big up, John. How you doing? Hur mår du? Let me see. Marlow keeps saying, Derby is never about current form. It's about fighting. Remember City and Liverpool in the past. They gave us hell out of matches despite being shit. 100%. Would you say the form goes out the window in this case? It's all about confidence, isn't it? Right? For me, we're going in with lack of confidence. Liverpool is flying high, but overconfidence can also kill you. That's the thing. The way we can stay in the game, if we stay in the game, if we flood that midfield, we play like a 3-5-2. We flood that midfield, and as long as we stay in the game, they'll be frustrated. If we go 0-0 first half, then we switch it up and kind of start hitting them on the break. Like, first get them educated, angry, an angry Van Dijk. I like to see that, like, get a little bit fights in that midfield, like, clip down the McAllister, stop, Gravenberch, and pocket Mohamed Salah. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Have you seen Luke Shaw's TikTok? No, I haven't. Jonathan, what you're saying here with a big quote, always United forever, no matter what. I totally agree with you, Mr. Jonathan. 100%. Listen, you beautiful people, it's been a fantastic morning stream. I cannot thank you more than enough than tuning in and sharing a cup of coffee with me. To share a meal, to share a coffee, that's what we do here on this channel. And we always speak what's out there, like, no matter what. I received a stupid comment there. There's no stupid comments, but they even said, like, here we go again, Ruby telling lies. Like, how can I tell lies? I'm just reporting what's out there. I'm not the news. I'm just reporting on the news. Sometimes we do get information from agents and stuff like that. And if we do, we kind of share it, but always take it with a pinch of salt. Mick, a question from Man Little Tata. Are you on Højlund's or Zirkzee's side? Listen, Man Little Tata, I'm on both sides. I want them to do well. But currently, if somebody has to be sacrificed, it would not be Højlund at the moment. I think he's the better player, and he's the number 9. So I've never been on a player FC side. I'm a Man United club side. So what's best for the club this is what I go for, and hope that answers your question. What about yourself? If I throw the sort of ball back to you, big up to you as well. Hakeem, how you doing? Big up, Mark. And it's not Mark, this is Mickey. Jesus Christ. Mark, Mickey. 2 more likes for 50s. Yes. Yeah, 50. 2 more likes. Guys, if you are watching this in retrospective, you know, YouTube algorithm, it's all about likes and commenting nowadays. The way AI is changing, content is creating. Being a content creator is never easy, but what we really appreciate if you guys press the like button. That's kind of going to push the video up to the other people to watch this video and hopefully spread the word about this channel. We are on the road for 50K. And hopefully we can achieve that this year. It's been stagnating a little bit because I've been busy with other things. And yeah. And by the way, go and check out Jarvis's new channel, Jarvis Corner there. Jarvis Corner, still on Mondays. But Tactical Devils, go check it out. Fantastic if you're into tactics. Stu and Jarvis are there. And by the way, we are going to looking forward to do a tactical preview regarding Liverpool and brace ourselves. Let me see. Greek Geeks United, hopefully we beat Liverpool. I know it's difficult, but we have to be positive or try. Man, I'm going to sing the Pink song. Where there is a flame, there's gotta be a burst. Gotta get up and try. Mick's got talent. Yay. Hit the golden buzzer, but 100%, we got to get up and try. We cannot, like, what's the point of going to battle and just say, you know, throwing the white flag to say, I give up? You know, it's like showing the yellow belly. No, we got to go in and try. Prince, what you're saying here, if we don't beat Liverpool, Amarin will be sent packing. Trust me. No, he will not. I don't think so. This is an Ineos appointment. Head coach, you know, Ratcliffe said, we have a head coach. And this is the Ineos appointment. So if they fail him, Ineos failing the project. So I don't think so. I don't think they will sack him. I think that we are in for suffering. That's why I call him Ruben Suffering, because we are suffering with him. And I'm willing to suffer, to sacrifice, to sort of get this Deadwood players out. And I think that no matter what, they kind of written off the season and banking that we're going deep into potential win Europa League. But top 4, is it on? Is it off? I don't know. 11 points. Can we do it? Season is in 2 halves and we see. Anyway, 50 likes. 50 likes. No, I don't see a negative. What are you talking about? I see a negative prediction. No, man, I'm trying to be realistic, mate. You know, Mando Tata, I'm trying to be realistic. Never be negative. I'm trying to be positive as possible, to think that, you know, we can win this game. But there's always that PTSD from the 7-up game as well, that currently on form, we are not so good, right? Based that we got beaten by Newcastle by 2-0 at home turf. And we're looking at their form at the moment. But, you know, if they say the form goes out the window in Derby, that means that everyone's got a chance and it's a reset. So I'm not negative. I'm just being cautious, optimistically cautious, if I may say so. David Porter, what you're saying here, one consideration regarding Maguire is that he's more injury prone now. Potentially, he's getting older. Yeah, guys. Anyway, beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for interacting with us, and do not forget to smash the like button. Let me see. Well, let me just check. Did I create another poll? No. End the poll, guys. See you till next time. We will do a prediction. Positive prediction regarding the Derby games. So guys, enjoy the rest of your day. It's Friday, paper talk. We spoke about Victor Gyökeres. We spoke about potential swap deal, Dusan Vlahovic. For Zirkzee, would you do that deal? We spoke about potential Osimhen, Rashford swap deal. We need a striker. We need that killer to finish the dinner. But what's going on with the transfer window, we will find out soon. There's 30 days left. Anyway, thanks, guys. God bless you. Good stream. Thank you, Luman. Thank you for the positive feedback. Thanks. God bless to all of you. It's been, let's be real, and let's end this stream. Glory, glory, Man United, and see you till next time.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.